Hello everyone. Welcome. Today. Oh, I muted my mic instead of the... Off to a great start. The stream. I am sorry. Let's mute the... There we go. It's been a hectic day. I'm sorry. So yes, just to mention that ever since Festivus came out, people have been calling nitrous just NOS. NOS is a brand of nitrous. So yeah, NOS stands for nitrous oxide systems. This is nitrous oxide is a little bit different. Plus also NOS is now also an energy drink. So we have Emilio here in his very nice green lowrider. It looks almost like an old 64 Impala. Kind of, all the cars in this game are kind of vague. Very, very vague in their shapes. Oh, we're up to 70 miles an hour already in a taxi. So fast. And as you can see, the handling is a little sketch at times, especially over bumps. Where to get that closer? Oh, that's him. That's Horn. Hi. There we go. Nice. Just a straight run, straight through there. Ah, you drive okay for a cabbie. Meet me back here at midnight, Vato, and we'll see if you're good enough to beat me and my homies. I hate having a race in New York, champ. Racing him isn't a problem. Getting him to races, yes. That is literally the hardest part in the game, is chasing him around the outside of Manhattan. Like, cause he takes the outer loop around, and his car is just so much faster in a straight line than anything you've got. Once you beat the New York champ, the game is actually considerably easier. Which is funny. Like, the hardest part is just getting to beat the New York champ. But once you do that, game is a snap. Especially once you start getting Lucas's cars, the little Marticum cars. Those are so easy. Oh my gosh, they're so easy to drive. They're so fast. To go. I also love how all the different AI drivers, when you're racing against them, they have all the different potential vehicles, all the other vehicles from the same manufacturer that the Hookman, I think that's what they call them in this game, the Hookman has. We're out dragging a bunch of lowriders in a taxi cab.
I'm coming right after you.
For a game that was released in 2000, the graphics themselves have aged fairly well. Like I'm doing this on software mode because the hardware mode does have the vertical black lines that are a little bit distracting. But for like a game that's, you know, 2 decades old, it's aged surprisingly well. I like Kareem Cars games that I like Gold Commerce. Yeah, I love the look of Kareem's cars, but they're just a little bit tail happy, especially when it rains. So I usually go for in New York, I usually go for Larry's cars, the trucks, just because they got the really high top speed and a lot of. Yet at that point, you're not really going fast enough to really. You're not going fast enough to really need all the handling. But once you get to the London part where the roads get tighter, more narrow, more twisty, I really like getting Lucas's cars. It said the Luke or Lucas's, but the little tiny, almost Mini Cooper-esque vehicles. Those are really very nimble, and they're pretty durable too for their size. Nah, not bad. I ain't part of the Midnight Club. Wow, it took one race to get to be a part of the Midnight Club. Easiest club to get into. Here's a sofa. Dial me numero if you want to challenge me solo for my ride. But don't forget, you got to win club races to be the chump. Find me in the city. Oh, okay, I didn't get a chance to read all that. But Emily's car's the best one until you get them out. Emily's car's also very good as well. But they're just a little bit too large for some of the really tight alleyways.
You wanna race Emilio?
But they're also a very good choice. That's the thing though with this game is that for the most part, either the three top vehicles in New York and either the three top vehicles in London are all still very good, depending on your driving style. It all depends on what your driving style is, how what you like, what you don't like, and stuff. I really like my very lightweight, very nimble, high acceleration cars, and the modicums really pull that through. Whereas New York is open enough to really kind of use the speed of the trucks to my and I quite like using the Jones pickup trucks here.
Yo, you looking for some good loving? You better take a good beating first.
Okay. That's the thing that this game does really well, is it really kind of the opponents, they all trash talk you and everything, but not too much, just the right amount, I think. It's not to the point where you want them to shut up, but it's enough that it kind of annoys you just enough to make you want to beat them. How quiet the taxi is as well.
You're getting Emilio angry.
That's good. I want that car. I want something just a little bit faster. I don't know how, but the first game I played this game beat the London champ first try. Oh gosh, but when I played it again, it took me like 5 attempts. Yeah, the game is a little bit. The game is a little bit inconsistent in difficulty through multiple playthroughs. Sometimes you get really lucky, and other times it does make things just a little bit tricky. Oh, we won the bueno. Nice. Let's evening Sprockets, hope you're doing well. We're gonna change our cars now to the Crucero Bueno. Nice lowrider. Very nice. I have not found a way to get the game music fully muted. Oh, I just have to move it over one, and then it mutes it. This game is weird sometimes. It's a little buggy in the audio department, but everything else is very nice. Get this out. Now let's cruise for some action. We are now part of the elusive Midnight Club. We just had to win one drag race to be part of it. We are now New York's fastest taxi driver. Let's make sure we are the fastest driver, period, in New York. Let's take a little bit to load. Oh, he's looking for Romanian. Yeah, we got Emilio and his lowriders. Got Keiko and our lightweight Japanese tuners.
I'm Larry Muller. They don't mess with me in Queens.
And then we got Larry Muller in his pickup trucks. Oh, very nice. Let's go after Larry. I think Larry's down this way. Yeah, the Bueno is a little bit faster than some of the other vehicles. At least faster than our taxi cab. Midnight Club feels messing up on my modded PS2, so I deleted the game and installing again. I have FTP because for some reason the game is 8 freaking gigabytes. Oh. Yeah, that should not be 8 gigabytes. No, because I have the digital download on my PS3 as well. So back when it was available in the store. Yeah, that's strange. It should not be that large in file size. 8 gigabytes. Yeah, something definitely happened there that caused some issues. I think this is Larry. Ah, that one's handbrake. There we go. Gotta catch up The ISO's 8 gigabytes. Oh my gosh. I'll have to double. Okay. I forgot how big that game was. Oh my gosh. To be fair, it had, you know, if you're looking at the remix version, it had over 80 cars and a whole bunch of parts and everything, and 3 very, very detailed city maps. Hi, Larry. Oh, Larry. Alright, let's catch him up.
Try to keep up.
The hardest part of the game, honestly, is just keeping up with the opponents to get to the starting line. The actual races themselves aren't too bad, but it's the chasing them down. Chasing them down, that's the difficult part, because they do accelerate much faster than you. They accelerate very, very quickly. And you got to kind of anticipate them, whereas with the other race events you have a map, and you can kind of plan out your route. Version's on 4 gigabytes. Oh man. I mean, to be fair, these are, you know, very, very large, you know, city sections, very detailed. Every building is, you know, a bit different from the others. To show you just how old this game though is, this game, if you go to the New York selection screen, it still features the Twin Towers. Like that is how old the game is. It's kind of interesting. It became an unintentional period piece. We are racing. You're just driving a faster car in a straight line. See, I'm back up with you. All I have to do is take a corner. Where are you going, Larry? Larry. Larry! You're just going in circles. Larry? Larry! I don't think you're gonna lose me by just going in circles. Where's he going? No. Larry broke. Try again later. $94 cars exactly. Oh my gosh, okay, I must have miscounted. 94 exactly, that is a massive amount. Larry. 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 Okay, I think we need to let Larry be for the time being. Let's go after Keiko. We'll race Keiko instead. Larry broke.
Hey, loser. I thought we were racing.
I thought we were too, but then you just started driving in circles.
Hey, boy. Try to keep up.
Alright, we'll be racing Keiko now. Nice. Very good job, Keiko. Ow, okay. Lowrider not good at going over curbs.
I thought we were having a little race.
I know, I'm trying. This car is not that fast. And Larry was being Larry. Larry is this game's version of Frank Malkov. You know, I mean, to be fair, for a PS2 game with that much customization as well, it's because people don't count the police vehicles. Maybe so, because that adds what, 4? That adds 4 to there. And I think it's because the actual box art itself, I think it said like it had over 80 vehicles, so people would just kind of assume like, you know, 80-ish. And people didn't assume it was that much more, but 94, that is still very impressive. It's because, you know, I mean, each one of those vehicles, you know, fully customizable with the liveries and everything. And I think a couple of vehicles all have like, you know, special livery designs as well, the manufacturer liveries, which adds even more data to it. And they gotta have all the customization options and have them fit to the vehicles. That's the reason why, like, Need for Speed Underground is also a fairly big game, despite having, you know, only a very, very small selection of vehicles. But with the Midnight Club games, even then you have, you know, 3 very, very large cities. The box does say over 80 cars. Okay, so that's probably where people get the 80 exactly number from.
Well, this is great fun.
That is great fun. Give me a sec to catch up. Your car's a little bit more nimble than mine. sassy. What? Okay. Very nimble. We can't quite make that corner. Okay, go. We are. Just give me a second. There we go. So, you're the new guy I was hearing about. If you think you're good, meet back here at midnight. Me and my boys will show you how it's done. But it is 94. I've seen people say around 88 cars. Yeah, because that would be 88. I think there's what? There's 4 police cars. You have the Tokyo police car and then the 3 other cities as well, so that's 4. Oh, and the police motorcycle, that's 5. And I guess like 1 other bonus vehicle somewhere? But yeah, that would make a decent, that would be at least part of the reason for the discrepancy. It's still 94.
You think you all bad?
That's very impressive.
You feel bad.
Alright, thankfully the Bueno does have some decent handling. So we can go around the corners reasonably quick. Cut through the warehouse here. The warehouse is a regular house that turns into a... Sorry, the warehouse is a human that turns into a house on a full moon. That's how warehouses work, right? Oh, police! Hello, officer.
Stupid Ned and silly clothes wanted to ask me out again.
I like Keiko's lines.
Right from behind, very fast.
They're just they're when they sass the police as well, that becomes even funnier.
You're full of surprises. You made it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this win. Make it look real easy. I was like, I'll read that just in a second. Midnight Club 3 definitely had the biggest car list of any open world racer at the time. I think it had to be thrown in when Forza Horizon 1 came out. Yeah, because Forza Horizon 1 had just a little over 100 vehicles. But still, oh my gosh, it had such a large car list. And a lot of them, you know, are still, you know, customization classics as well.
Anytime, night or night.
Keiko got yeeted by the police there. Hi, Keiko. Have fun with that officer. Nice. All right, let's win. Let's win that very, very nice, lightweight hot hatch. Win that from Keiko. Get a car that's a little bit more nimble, maybe slightly better acceleration at the expense of top speed. You know, Midnight Club 3 for the longest time was, you know, very one of what we consider definitely top tier in terms of arcade racers. Being just very not necessarily uncontrollable, but like you were just barely in control of your vehicle the entire time. You know, constant at top speed. It was like, you know, the furthest edge of arcade racer as well, but it was so much fun. Because every race was just, you know, very produced a lot of adrenaline.
Are we racing or what?
Yeah, we're racing. I'm trying to talk about video games here as well. Actually, maybe Test Drive Unlimited had more cars, but I don't know. No, Test Drive Unlimited had it had the largest open world in terms of pure road mileage able to be driven. The Test Drive Unlimited, unmodded anyway, only had about like 40 cars?
See you later. Much later.
Something like that. There wasn't a whole lot, and it was relegated mostly just to supercars. There wasn't a whole lot of vehicles in the first Test Drive Unlimited. Test Drive Unlimited 2 though had quite a bit, but even then I don't think it had over 90. So I remember trying to get the God of Cars achievement on the PS3 version. And that one, it took a bit of grinding, but I do not remember it being, I think it was maybe 60 or so in Test Drive Unlimited 2. Oh, you let me win? Aw, thank you. You're very polite, Keiko. Now we got very nice to get the Piranha. And Test Drive Unlimited only had like 30 or 40 vehicles in it. It wasn't a whole lot. There we go, we got the Piranha PDQ. I mean, the Test Drive Unlimited, the first one was all, I mean, both of them. I might be in the minority, but I do also really like Test Drive Unlimited too. I'm really excited for Test Drive Solar Crown. I'm super excited for that. I want some more, you know, nice open world driving games. If I was an Xbox owner during, you know, the early 2010s and everything, I probably would have been hooked on Forza Horizon as well. But I was mainly with the Sony console, so it was a sort of a one new console house type of deal. So it was pick one. And we got a Piranha. We've wrecked a Piranha. All right, let's see if we can't race Larry now. We need to race Larry to get his cell phone number because I want that truck. Those trucks are very, very good in New York with their high top speed. Whereas the Piranha only maxes out at like 110-ish. Very, very low top speed, but it's very nimble, so you can take corners pretty much at top speed. Oh, it's so nimble. I can just, when the AI doesn't do weird stuff like that, you can really kind of, really kind of weave it through traffic. The roads in New York are just wide enough that you don't quite need that level of handling. Hi, Larry. You gonna go in circles again? Please don't go in circles. Please don't brake. Let's give you a nice little nudge. You're gonna turn green?
Hey, try to keep up.
There we go, now we're green. Hi there, Larry. No, for an early 2000 game, the level of detail in both New York and London is just really high quality. You know, the pedestrians dive out of the way and everything. They make comments on your vehicle. You try to run them over, they make comments on that as well. If you do run them over, because you can run over the pedestrians here. Like, there's a pedestrian. Oh, couldn't quite run her over. But yeah, only the first two Midnight Club games you can run over pedestrians. They turned that down in Midnight Club 3 in LA. Which, not entirely, yeah. The Chevy Unlimited had over 125. Did it really? There's a lot more vehicles than I remember in it. Huh. Today I learned. Okay. It's been a very, very long time since I played the original Test Drive Unlimited. But wow. Interesting. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. Always, if I ever make like a complete like error or a lapse of judgment or whatever, please do be sure to, like, you know, kind of bonk me on the head and let me know, hey, Dingus, you're wrong. Because I always appreciate that. So I do not want to give incorrect information out. 125. Okay, that is very impressive. Especially because all of those, that one had, I know Unlimited 2 had interior views. Did Unlimited 1, did that one have interior views as well? I think it did. Come on. Oh, it's a very long, straight track. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. Thankfully, we do have a decent acceleration in the Piranha. 125. I gotta play the first Test Drive Unlimited again. I know there's a mod on PC that really kind of cranks up the number of races and vehicles and everything. I want to try that out. I'll have to figure out how to get the PC version working on my computer.
Hey, you got some new friends. Be careful.
That'd be so much fun. I don't know, I've got a backlog of games that are way too big right now. And it seems like every day I'm like, oh, I should play this game. I should play this game as well. But I also want to kind of complete the games as well, so I'm not just bouncing on between every single different game each stream. We probably could have gone one more block down and cut through. Yeah, we could have. That's okay. We still managed to get the win. Nice.
Oh, real good. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Here's my cell phone. I mean my cell phone number. Call me when you want to race head-to-head.
Thank you, Larry. I do want to do that. Larry.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. You reckon you're gonna race me in that?
Yeah.
What is it? Lawnmower?
No, it's not a lawnmower. It is small, but it is not a lawnmower. Although it does kind of look a little bit vaguely Civic-ish. Interesting. There is 2 checkpoints. I guess there's one way to win it. Probably go up, then to the right, then up. Unless there's any place I can cut across. But definitely want to maintain momentum.
What do you call that thing? That ain't a car. You're a loser waiting to happen.
Wow, that's brutal, Larry. You drive a pickup truck. It's got decent acceleration. I forgot how quick off the line the Piranha was. Very, very nice. Oh, almost ran over people. Can't find how many Test Drive Unlimited 2 has. I know it has quite a bit. I remember grinding quite a lot to get all of the vehicles, because it did eventually get that God of Cars achievement. Plus, it also had a bunch of DLC cars as well, which made things a little bit difficult to keep track of, because those DLC cars are no longer available. It had a really cool DLC car in it that I liked. The Ferrari 599 China edition, and it was painted almost like a porcelain pot and everything. It was super cool, that one. So it was, a vehicle with its own custom livery and all that. And I was first kind of heard about like the custom Chinese, the China edition cars for the Ferrari vehicles, because at the time China was a really big market for a lot of supercars, because you had an up and coming, upper class there that was lots of money and nothing really to spend it on. So they, lots of companies kind of creating specialty vehicles for the Chinese market. Nobody beats Larry like that twice. Your lucky won't last head to head. Really? Okay. Well, let's cruise for some action. Let's do some more racing. Let's see who else we can find. As we can get our lovely Jones now, the 4-wheel drive truck. There we go. Very nice. Got 4-wheel drive, so it is going to be good in the rain. Not that it rains too often in New York in this game. Get a nice drink of water. But yeah, the biggest challenge of this game is going to be basically, for 100% completion, it's going to be getting to race Kareem and beating him the first time, and then the 2 police head-to-heads. Those 3 are the hardest things in the game. Because the police head-to-heads have a very tight, very strict time limit, and that makes things tricky. Who do I want to race now? I think I want to race Larry again. Then we can kind of focus on getting Larry defeated, get his trucks, get some high performance vehicles, and then we can focus on probably then Keiko, and then finally Emilio, because Emilio's second race more than anything else is actually fairly difficult, just because it's got so many different split routes. It makes things just a little bit tricky. Alright, come on, Larry. You'll be racing in the orange truck now, the orange truck with the flames. Actually looks really cool. It's got the tonneau cover and everything. Oh, a person! Oh, I couldn't run him over. The voice lines they make though when you do run them over is quite funny. Apparently cockpit view was in Test Drive Unlimited 1. Oh my gosh. That's... Yeah, I know very few games for the PS2 era had cockpit view. Just because modeling all that used up so much data. To have cockpit view for that many vehicles, so that's gotta be... I'm terrified to see just how big the ISO file is for that game. Is that because you have the giant map that is very, very detailed as well of, you know, Oahu in Hawaii. And then you have all the vehicles and all the custom interiors of the vehicles. And the PS2 version did lack a decent amount of cars. Okay, that's probably where I'm misremembering it from then. Because I played the PS2 version when I was younger. I have never played the PC version. I've heard the PC version is much, much better. And I've heard the PC version also has quite a bit of mods available for it. Lots of different vehicle additions. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Gotta find a way to get that working. Oh gosh, Larry, don't crash. PS2 had no motorcycles. Right, because I remember there being like advertisements for motorcycles and stuff, but I do not remember ever doing the motorcycles. I gotta play the PC version. I feel like I missed out playing just the PS2 version. Got a lot of guts for a loser. Hey, I beat you technically twice. Once with your homeboys and once head on head. I'm gonna beat you again. Alright, it's a quick kind of almost circuit-esque race. We got this. Nice little loop around. Should be very easy. We got this. Let's take quite a lot of load down.
You got a chance against the Queen of Kings? I mean, the King of Queens?
Oh, Larry is the Queen of Kings. It's a little bit slick on the road. See the light reflecting off it. There's a police officer just waiting for us to start our race. Being very, very polite. That's okay, start whenever you want. We'll just, when you do start, we'll be chasing after you. Alright, let's cut through the basketball stadium. Alright, gotta watch the jump. There we go.
Oh, police. What do they think I was paying taxes for?
Based.
Watch out. The heat's right on your tail. Yeah, you think you got a chance?
Yeah, I'm way ahead. Okay, I'm a bit less ahead now. Our poor truck is a little bit damaged. The damage modeling in this game isn't great. It's a little sketch. We still managed to win.
Drove real good. Good job.
It's a very, very sincere congratulations from Larry. And let's add a little bit of insult to injury.
Sorry. You reckon you're gonna race me in that?
Let's take that orange truck from him. It's a rear-wheel drive and it's got quite a bit more power, so it should be very, very useful. Should be very nice. Alright, come on. Alright, very quick, very high-speed sections, a lot of flowing corners. We've got this. We've got this. So far, we haven't had any major mishaps. No need to restart any races. Hardest thing so far has just been chasing down the drivers. Which is good. I could definitely use a bit more of a relaxing game. Today was a bit hectic. On the commute home from work today, it's very, very crazy. I hit on the highway. There was a brick on the road, and there's a car to the left of me, and a car to the right of me, so I couldn't really avoid it, so I hit it. And I had a blowout on the highway, and it was so stressful. I had to try to navigate the car to the side of the road with. It blew out both side tires, both driver's side tires, and I had to get it towed. Oh, thankfully the tow truck driver was super, super nice guy. Oh my gosh, it was really nice guy. He moved here from Jersey City, super friendly. Oh, it was so stressful. Oh, we're gonna lose. Oh, we lost. Ooh. PS3, PS2 Classics emulator compatibility list, and Test Drive Unlimited is playable. Ooh.
In Queens, we have an expression for this.
Nice.
Good dead meat.
Nice. Yeah, that's definitely... Yeah, the other option is to play it on like an emulator on a PC with the PCSX2 emulator, which is what I do for a lot of these the PS2 games. But yeah, that is another good option there. Because I know some games in the PS3 are emulable. One of them that's really strange. One PS1 game. You can't play the PS2 of Ford Racing 2 or Ford Racing 3,
Damn cops everywhere.
but you can play the original PlayStation 1 version of Ford Racing, which is very interesting. And only the first one, which is arguably one of the lesser liked ones, is the only one that can be emulated on the PS3. Whee! There we go.
Good race. Bad result, but a good race.
And just smash right into the wall. Head on. Alright, let's cruise to some action. Let's change our vehicle now. Let's go to the orange Jones J420. A nice number. And it does have fire on it. The Jones J420 blaze it. May as well make it green. 420 blaze it. Now let's see if we can't beat Emilio in his second race. What? Ford Racing 2 and 3 are playable. Oh. Never mind then. I am batting 1,000 today in terms of my knowledge. That's great. That's great. I'll have to try those too. Don't know. That's sweet. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can't beat. Oh no, I do not have the original fat model. I've got the later model. In terms of consoles, with the exception of the PS5, because that's now when I'm an adult with an adult income and stuff, and not a broke kid or a broke college student. I've always been a very late adopter when it comes to consoles. So like the PS2 I have is a later model, slim version, and then the PS3 I have is a much later model as well. So in that regards, that might be why I kind of threw. I could have sworn I remember throwing an error when I tried to play Ford Racing 3 on it. So it may be only the earlier ones it works on. That's unfortunate. That ragdoll. Emilio, you murdered someone.
Hey, don't get left behind. Bye-bye.
And the PS4, I got that very, very late in its life cycle. I just when you're either college student or a kid and everything in your families, and the consoles, getting the newest console kind of comes last in terms of priority. But still, the older ones, those older ones had a lot of features. Because I know the old PS2 was much more compatible with the GameShark than the PS2 Slim, which I found out when I was trying to get a GameShark and get that sorted for trying to 100% complete Tokyo Extreme Racer 3. It's only Tokyo Extreme Racer I have not 100%ed. Okay, and the original Tokyo Extreme Racer for the Dreamcast, because up until recently I never even had a physical disc. Yo, you wanna race? Maybe I should wear a blindfold to make it even, yo. I trash talk so much fun in this. Yeah, this race is tricky. This race is tricky. I think I want to go up to center, then get that right section, and then that left section. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get the center, right, left, and I think that might be the fastest way.
Hey, yo, you're gonna learn how to race like a man.
I learn how to race like a man. Right now, we are only boys. By the time we win this race, we will be men. At least according to Emilio. Alright, come on, let's get these three. And I may have picked the entire... I may have picked an entirely wrong way.
You got police on your case, yo. You're getting Emilio angry.
So this allows us to keep up our speed, which the truck is really good once it gets up to speed. Do this. Granted, we are going to be covering a little bit more distance, but we'll be losing less speed trying to get it all turn around the corners. So I think we've got a decent shot at winning this still. Maybe. Oh, it's gonna be close actually. Oh, they got jammed up on the corner. Yes. Okay, we got a shot. We got a shot. We're taking it. Full speed ahead. Through, basically cutting through where the World Trade Centers were. I forgot about that. Alright, fair enough. That was a mistake on our part. Going to a pink slip race immediately after a race, because you do, then the championship becomes glitches and prevents you progressing any further. Okay. I'll have to remember not to do a pink slip race after this one. Thank you for that. Thank you for the heads up. I don't remember ever encountering that bug, but that could just be I've gotten very, very lucky in the past.
Yo, lady, you got legal representation on its back.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, baby. I'm a little foot drop right over your butt. I'm coming right behind you. I'm right behind you, Papa.
Yeah, you are right behind me. Same with the police. The police are right behind us as well. Happened to you and had to start a new save. Oh, that's dreadful. That's the most frustrating thing with games, is when the game becomes, you know, unintentionally unwinnable and you got to completely restart it from the beginning. I remember the first time I tried to do a playthrough of San Andreas. That one, the game bugged, and I got to the one of the late game missions. We got to rescue the guy that was about to jump off the roof. You gotta rescue the guy that's about to jump off the roof. I think it's like Mad Dog or something like that. And basically you have a timer, but there's something that kind of aggroes him. And if you aggro, if that bug happens, then he will jump off immediately as opposed to giving you time to kind of set up. And then if that happens, it's gonna happen 100% of the time. So you gotta completely restart your entire game, and that takes multiple hours to get to that point. Especially if you just kind of fool around and do the gang warfare stuff like that. Let's cruise for some action. All right, and then afterwards we'll pull up our cell phone and try to challenge Emilio for his Crucero Excelente. I think the Excelentes. Is that the Magnifico or the Excelente? That's the second one. One of the two. It goes from basically good, great, and then like excellent or something like that. So I think it's the Magnifico is the middle one. So now that we're in free roam, we're going to call him up. Call up Emilio, rub some salt into the wound. Cell phone.
You wanna race Emilio? Ha! You ain't got nothing I'm scared of.
Yes, there we go. We're not gonna change cars. This truck has been doing us very well. The Jones J420 Blaze it. Oh, and it's pretty much a straight line race as well. Emilio's got no chance. 0, zip, nil. So our truck is going to be much faster than his Crucero in a straight line anyway. We'll be a little bit slow off the line, but not too much.
Yo, you looking for some good loving? You better take a good beating first.
2. Now let's go. No, it's always frustrating when you lose save data though, because then you know when replaying a game after you've like not played it for a while is a lot of fun. Replaying a game after you've just gotten done playing it is very tedious because you're like, oh, I've done this part already. I've done this part. I know. Which makes things just a little, always just a little bit frustrating. I gotta watch the souls. Don't want to understeer and hit the outside of those trucks. There we go. Very nice. Keep my momentum going. Very fast. Very nice. What we can do is we can cut. I mean, if so, my mama did a really good job because I'm beating you. Cut through here. A little nudge in the wall there, help us get turned in. Nice. Very nice. These are very quick. Very quick races. I forgot just how quick these races go. So we're already like almost, not quite halfway through, but very close to halfway through the New York rivals and getting all of their vehicles. We will probably hit just a little bit of a wall, getting Larry knocked out. But oh my gosh, if we beat the entirety of New York in the first stream, that'd be blazing through this career mode. Midnight Club in general has very quick races until LA. Yeah, that is true. LA has some very long ones. I mean, to be fair, Midnight Club 2, near the end, some of those races did take quite a long time. Partially because you were restarting the races fairly frequently because of just how that game, Midnight Club 2, is one of the most difficult of the Midnight Club games, in my opinion. That one is the one that gives me the most issues. Like I've 100%ed 3 and the first one numerous times, but I've only 100%ed 2 like once, and even then it was very tricky, especially the world champ Sabo. Him and his Selena 7-esque vehicle, very fast, and yet all the races where you constantly jump. Sabo's final race is ridiculously long. Yes, way too long. I mean, to be fair, you're doing 6 races against the guy. 2 in Tokyo, then 2 in Paris, and then 2 in LA, and it is just an absolute marathon level. And almost all of the races, you know, you're jumping over rivers, you're going through all the hazards as well, and you can't wreck your vehicle, or you know you lose the race. So it is ridiculously long. And then there's a few races in Midnight Club 3 that are a little bit long as well, but not to the point of Sabo. Sabo's races in 2 are just for the sheer speed and intensity of the Midnight Club racing, you know, physics and everything. Sabo's races are a bit too long. LA, they do turn the intensity down a bit, and the vehicles, you know, aren't quite as slidey, and you do have a bit more control of them, and they're a bit slower as well. So the longer races can kind of, you know, are okay. And I have 100% completed Midnight Club LA twice. If you're just counting, you know, just beating the main story and then all the extra champions, and not, you know, all the hidden collectibles and everything. 100% Midnight Club 2 twice. First time I got to Paris and had to lower the difficulty. The second time because I didn't feel good my first run, I 100% intended difficulty. Oh yeah, there was the how hard can it be, and then the number at the end would be the difficulty. And oh man, yeah, the difficulty in the game, that one, it's very tricky. I think I lowered it by like 1 notch. Like, I think the standard difficulty is like, how hard can it be 5?
Try to keep up.
And I think I lowered it to like, how hard can it be 4? Just so I could beat, like, 'cause I managed to get to Tokyo without too much issue. Parfait, the France champ, the Paris champ, she gave me a bit of issues in her like Porsche-esque vehicle. But then I got to Tokyo, and Tokyo brutalized me. Because I beat the first 2 guys. I beat Ricky and the one Japanese businessman dude with the G35 looking vehicle. But then after that, oh my gosh, it was so difficult. Especially the guy with the Evo that constantly calls you Squidhead. He was pain to beat on normal difficulty. I couldn't beat him. It was one where I kind of raised the white flag and was like, okay, I give up. I'll lower the difficulty a little bit. I've been stuck on this second race for hours. And then even when I did lower the difficulty, the motorcycle, the Tokyo motorcycle guy was very tricky. Oh, Zen was pathetic. No, Zen gave me quite a hard time. I kept getting lots of traffic. I beat his first race first try, and his second race only took me 2 attempts. Oh my gosh. Well done. I'm impressed in that regards. Zen gave me lots of issues. I had a lot of issues trying to beat Zen.
Hey, you like that little move?
Alright, let's get back up with the rest of the group. Because right now we're going very slowly. We're very far behind. Oh, yeah, we did not pick the best routes.
This little swallow will not make your summer.
Oh, come on, we need the speed. I don't think we're gonna win it. We're gonna try. We're gonna go full attempt. No, we're not catching them. They've got us beat.
That was too easy.
Yeah, that was a mistake on our part. Alright, let's try again. Okay, the game is starting to increase the difficulty just a little bit. It's out to prove me wrong. I was kind of mocking how easy the first couple of races were, and now it's just a few. Let's keep the J420 blaze it. Ah, man.
So, who's gonna finish second?
Ooh. Probably UK code? Maybe? I don't know. The only racer that would be embarrassing to lose to is probably Steven. Yeah, his what was the car called? The Emu, I think it was? Something like that? It was not quick. It was very slow up until it got to its top speed. It was only really useful in like one race, and I was like the one race against Anji. The highway race. And after that, they kind of just got relegated to storage because every other vehicle was just so much better than it.
You drive strangely, but somehow you hate it.
There we go, we're up into the lead.
Oh, very impressive.
Wow, the sarcasm dripping from your voice. I never detected it. You mean Maria? Did I call her Angie? Yeah, Maria. Yes. The younger sister of the RX-7 driving guy. Yes, her. I'm forgetting the names.
Less judgment, but well done.
But yeah, the one that was driving the orange Integra. Her. Hector. Yes. Hector. His first race, you gotta was I quite like the one thing they did, and it was only in Midnight Club 2 that they did it, where you had races that got interrupted by the cops, and you had to lose the cops and meet up at a spot within a certain time. I thought that was always really cool, so you kind of added to the illicit feel of it, you know. Oh crap, the police are here. Let's get out of here. Happy very like it was very fun. It's unfortunate that it was only like once or twice per like map. Like you had Hector, and then you had Farid, the one guy in the Clio looking car. There was, and then I think was there one in Tokyo as well? I don't remember there being one in Tokyo. There was one other cool one in Tokyo where you're in a police car trying to smash up all the other racers' vehicles. That was a lot of fun too. I kind of like the other additional sort of semi-racing part of the career mode. It definitely added a lot to the variety there, and added a bit to the story, made the world feel a bit more alive. I really liked that. And they need to make another Midnight Club game. Alright, let's get.
You think you beat me in that? You think again.
Alright, let's get Keiko's second vehicle now. Slowly increase the number of vehicles within our garage. But yeah, all the characters in Midnight Club 2, it's somewhat difficult to remember their names at times, but I remember a lot of their vehicles and everything, and how hard some of the races were. So much fun. When we complete Midnight Club 1, Midnight Club 2 is going to definitely go on the list of the wheel of random. But I do want to. I need to revisit some. I need to visit and revisit some of the old Need for Speed games as well. But I want to try to play some at least a decent chunk of games if I can, in order, or at least some order.
Hey, you like that little move?
If my save is a reason Midnight Club 3 is messing up, so help me. Oh no.
Open up the drive.
Yeah, that is a very long game as well. And
It's full of surprises. You made it.
yeah, I hope I'm hoping, I'm sending vibes, sending prayers and vibes and all good tech supports. That you're it's not the save. Oh, we just barely lost it.
Take a win. Take a win.
Jeez. All right, let's do this again. Come on, we got this. We're just a little bit slow through some of the corners. I think. Let's nudge Keiko off the road just a little bit. We are off the sidewalk. Go home, pedestrian, you're drunk. There we go, much faster through those corners.
Excuse me, an only small.
There we go, very nice. Smash through here, cut across the park.
I want to see what your life was behind very fast. Oh, please, but I'm picking up the drive.
There we go. Now we are in the lead, going to the final straight. We should be able to keep this.
Drive strangely, but somehow you made it.
Well, the traffic AI is always just a little bit hectic. There we go, very nice.
I let you win. It's only polite.
Oh, well, thank you for being so polite enough to give me your vehicle. I appreciate that. Now we have all the tier 2 vehicles from the New York opponents. Now let's focus on getting the final vehicles. Starting with Larry. Larry, despite having very fast vehicles, he's one of the easier ones to beat. Get that truck with the nitros as well. should allow us to beat Emilio and then Keiko. Get all of them, all of the vehicles. And then we can chase down Kareem. And oh, Kareem is so difficult to chase down because he's also moving at maximum speed as well. So you gotta like try to like intercept him on the highway. Whereas the other racers, you can kind of like just slowly catch up to them because they take so many sharper corners. Kareem is just on the highway constantly, which makes it even more difficult to try to chase him down because he's in a faster vehicle and also is in a just already at top speed. Alright, come on, let's get the Jones J450. Oh, sorry about the minivan there. Hi there, Larry. Remember me? Nice new truck. I'm gonna want that. No! Oh no! So does that mean you're gonna have to start over? I hope not. Like, oh my gosh. Oh man, I am sorry to hear that. If I may ask, how far along were you on that? Because if you were still in like, you know, San Diego, if you were still within like the first couple of races and everything, that's a bit, you know, that's, you know, annoying, but it's manageable. But oh my gosh, if you were like in Detroit or in like the final couple of races, oh, that'd be horrible. I'd say it was 100. Oh no. Oh man, I am sorry to hear that. I mean, jeez. Yeah, I've lost saves like that too. That's frustrating. I empathize. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how to fix it, but I definitely empathize. And you have my condolences. Oh my word. She's losing 100% save. I'm sorry to hear that.
May the best man win. I always do.
On the other hand, it is on a slightly upbeat side. It is a chance to kind of, you know, explore the game again. You know, maybe try it out with a different style of vehicle, different play style. I personally love getting the I love starting out with the 78 Monte Carlo. That's one of my favorite starter vehicles in the game. Just because one, I love my GMA bodies, because a lot of the GMA bodies were made right in, basically close enough to my you know, right in Baltimore, which is close enough to be my home city. And then also, I love my lowriders as well. All the classic lowrider looks. There's a lot of good starter vehicles. Oh, we're getting bogged down in traffic trying to go the opposite direction. Thankfully, Larry flipped over.
Hey, hold on there. I want to ask you something.
Oh, Larry had a lot of issues there. We were gifted a win by Larry.
You drove real good. Good job.
Oh, man.
You're good. Well, you're all right, but there's no way you beat the champ. You can find him in town.
All right. Well, Kareem. Let's cruise for some action. And then let's call Larry up. Try to get that the Jones J450. Stupid Asakusa tournament. Oh. Okay, that one. That's the one. The Asakusa tournament. That's the one where you're in the C-class car, right? Yeah, that's the one where in a C-class vehicle and you're up against A-class opponents. Yes, that one. Okay, that one is hard. That one is a very tricky one. It wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad if you're against other C-class vehicles, but you're up against, you know, A-class. Granted, slower A-class vehicles. But still A-class vehicles nonetheless. Luckily last time I got B-class opponents. Oh, okay, that is much luckier. When the last time I did a playthrough, I was up against basically an entire field of Diablos, which granted are one of the slower A-class vehicles, but still, oh my gosh, it was tricky. And I had a fairly fast C-class vehicle as well, because I was kind of semi-prepared for it. I had the Skyline. Oh, but man, that is tricky. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Let's call up Larry.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. You reckon you're gonna race me in that? What is it? A lawnmower?
Yeah, we're gonna beat Larry. We're gonna get his truck. Okay, so it's kind of a zigzag line through. We can probably cut through the park. And then go to the right, down, cut left. Muscle cars are your choice for the tournament because of the roar ability. Yeah, well, that's why I like starting out with the muscle cars, because they can take you really far in the career mode. With the Japanese roads, with it being very, very narrow and twisty, the tuners do have a bit of an edge as well. But both of them do have their ability. Both of them are very, very viable options. Yeah, I love the muscle cars as well in the game. The roar ability, so cool. Just out of curiosity, what is your main starter car of choice, Midnight? So no, mine's been mine very frequently is the 78 Monte Carlo, but pretty much every vehicle to start with is a very, very good choice. All very, very nice vehicles. Lots of customization options available for them. My starter is the Dodge SRT4. Ah, the top speed starter. Very, very nice. SRT4 needs a lot more love in racing games. I would love to see that in some of the newer Need for Speed games. There's a lot of, you know, it's very, 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 very popular in a lot of like tuning. You know, it's an American tuner, and a lot more American tuners kind of need a bit more love. That and the Cobalt SS as well. Both of them were very, very quick, very fast, very powerful front-wheel drive cars when they came out. Especially once the Cobalt went to turbocharging. At the time, it had one of the fastest lap times when the Nordschleife for its price point, which is really, really cool. It's a very, very fast vehicle. Now we can switch to the new Jones J450. We can't J420 blaze it anymore, but we have nitrous. Very, very nice. There we go. Very nice. Alright, let's take down Emilio next. Yeah, the SRT4, that is also a really good starter. That one can take you pretty far in the career mode as well, just because it has a very, very high, it can be tuned quite a bit. Very, very nice vehicle. Yeah. There we go. We can start now. We got the nitrous. Great, the nitrous doesn't do a whole lot in this game. It is a little bit pathetic for just how limited it is. It only slightly increases your acceleration for like, you know, 2 or 3 seconds. But that slight acceleration can mean the difference between first and second. So take any and all advantages you can. I remember one of the bonus vehicles had like 15 nitrous boosts. Hi there, Emilio. Alright, we're gonna go racing? Or we're just gonna cruise around for a bit? They're very easy to keep up with right now. Let's go this way. Hi there. Oh! Emilio clipped her into the ground. That was interesting. Hi there. Gotta slow down just a little bit. Gotta keep tapping the brakes. Letting off the gas because I don't want to pass him because I don't know where he's going. Should be somewhere close. There we go. Nice. Alright, let's beat him. Let's beat Emilio for the 3rd time. Okay, let's see. Go to the run. Right or left? Right or left? Right or left? I think right. Because if we go to the right, we can go around. And I think we can cut through that large block area. I think so. So we need to go to the right.
Hey, yo, you're gonna learn how to race like a man.
Alright, let's go. Get a little boost. Just a little bit of nitrous boost. Don't want to use too much of it up yet. We want to use a bit more on the straights, the longer straights. That's caused some issues. I forgot how poor the handling was on the truck. The maximum, the high performance version of the truck definitely does not quite have the handling of the slower trucks. I can cut through the park here just a bit, shave some time off of Emilio. Jump. Okay. That's caused a little bit of issues.
You got police on your case, yo.
Come on, we need to go faster. We've unfortunately used up all of our nitrous.
Yo, what? Your mama teach you to drive? Huh?
Probably. Come on, let's get up with him. A truck is gaining. We are gaining speed. Finally. Oh, this is gonna be close. There we go. Yes.
I got all kinds of heat on my tail. What you got? You got nothing. Yo.
Yeah, we have police on our tail too.
Yeah, you're real good, but you ain't the best. No. You'll never take the champ. Try racing him. Huh. Find him cruising town.
Awesome. Let's cruise for some action. Let's get Emilio's lowrider, the Excelente. Very, very nice. But that is also why you never go up during a race, because you can always make the comeback. And I was very, very close. Wait, I have a normal double ignition save. Maybe I can just do Tokyo. Hey! You still gotta do the Asakusa circuit, the Asakusa tournament, but you don't have to do the entire career mode again, which is good. And then you can, get through all that. Very, very nice. 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 Because I think with the normal double edition save,
My name's Kareem, and I am so fresh that the girl can't tell with nothing left.
I think with the normal double edition save, when you import that to remix, you're up to like 80% complete, which is very, very nice.
You wanna race Emilio?
Alright, let's take.
You ain't got nothing I'm scared of.
Let's take Emilio's final car. And it's pretty much just an L shape. Like up to 77%. Okay, so pretty close to 80%. Nice. Alright, so that's not too far. You just gotta do Tokyo Challenge and everything, and you've already got the money, you've already got the vehicles and everything for that, which should be very good, very nice. Gotta grind through some of the races and everything to unlock the tournaments, but you know, it's not too. It's only a couple hours a game.
I call that a dog on wheels, Papo.
All right, let's roll. We gotta get off the sidewalk. Okay, we're off the sidewalk. Oh, but now we're on the sidewalk. Oh dear. Alright, that was karma. We ran over a woman and then we kind of did a big somersault in the air. I don't know, we're pulling away from you. If we're pulling away with you, even with the parking brake on, what does that say about the performance of your vehicle, Emilio? Alright, come on, let's cut across here. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh no. I forgot about the drop. Oh, that drop's caused some issues. Ah.
Now this is our car.
That's on me. I forgot about that drop. It's been a long time since I've last played this game. Alright, let's save the last 2 nitro boosts for when we need them, for when we really need them.
That's right. You better hurry, Papa, because I'm breathing down your neck.
Alright, we're facing the wrong way. Alright, we need one.
I thought you were terrible. Bye-bye.
Wow. The amount of sass in this guy. Alright, let's get back up with him.
Yo, what? Your mama teach you to drive? Huh?
Come on. Alright, we know now. We do know now that we cannot take... Oh, please. Please.
Now this is our car.
Yeah, that is a car. It's a car that doesn't flip over nearly as much as a truck. That's been unfortunate. The airborne physics are a little wonky. Our guy, he's wearing sunglasses at night. Just looks almost vaguely alien-esque. Doesn't quite look human.
Where you going, Terry boy? I'm coming right after you.
Cut through here. Emilio keeps cutting through here. I must save him some time. That's a bus.
Yo, sucker, Emilio is in the house.
That is a bus. Alright, come on, let's keep going. Oh, come on. We got this. Final couple of corners, we can cut through the water. Waterlogging the engine? What's that? There we go. Nice.
A lucky punk, yo. One lucky punk.
Alright, thankfully there's been no races we've... Emilio crossing the line, carrying people with him. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, let's... one more... Well, technically 2 more races against Keiko. 1 standard race, and then 1 head-to-head to win her final Piranha. And then we gotta chase down Kareem. Very nice. That will probably take a little bit of time, because Kareem is very difficult. The city champ is very difficult. Oh boy. You can beat Kareem. And then it becomes much, much easier afterwards. So then we can go to London with the London racers. Ironically, Kareem, well, very, very difficult in New York. Kareem is not that difficult in London. Kareem in London is actually pretty easy to beat. Alright, let's catch up to Keiko. Let's get this final race done for Keiko. Keiko Hatano, the hottie behind the wheel. Lots of minivans there. Many, many minivans. Oh, traffic. Traffic is being just a little bit difficult. Hi there. Alright, right-hander. Vehicle. Well, we want to catch up. We want to catch up to Keiko. He's being very quick, very nimble with that Piranha. Unfortunately, it'd be absolutely useless against Kareem because Kareem's race and trying to chase him down, it's all straights, which is what makes the truck so much so useful in New York. So you may as well get used to the truck. Alright, there, Keiko, you're gonna start leading me to the race? Okay. Yep, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. I love how the vehicles get progressively more modified as well, both visually and in terms of performance. They look really, really nice. The final vehicles. It's a really cool sort of visual evolution of the vehicles. Kind of goes to the street racing aesthetic and vibe. Very nice. One of the cool things about this game, though, if you look on the cover, there's two cars, the yellow Mazda MX-6 and the MX-6 or MX-3, one of the two, I think MX-3, and then the black Mitsubishi Eclipse on there are featured in a sort of a documentary about street racing in the New York area. And it was really cool. I think you can still find the documentary up on YouTube. And they actually shut down, like, I forget which street it was, like one of the main streets in Manhattan, to do the photo op, to get those vehicles, you know, on the cover page. You kind of get that, you know, street racing vibe with all the lights and everything reflecting off the vehicles. I think it was right in Times Square, actually. Oh, it was super cool. Alright, just a simple down and back race. Not too hard. We got this. Should be super easy.
You think you all bad? You real
That's gonna be more difficult. Alright, we're taking this way. We may be taking the wrong way. That's okay, let's build up speed. Okay, wow.
It's full of surprises. You made it.
Yeah, the rain is very slippery. Come on, narrow side streets. Ducking and weaving through traffic. We got this. It is very... We did go the wrong way. I remember now. Because now instead of cutting through that, we gotta go around here. Granted, I think we can cut through the Twin Tower area. And cut to the right. No, that's bad. That's very bad. Oh, we did a nose grind. Very, very bad. Come on, we got this. Hi there, officer. Yeah, I think the other way might be better. Oh, we can't get grip either. That's gonna make things tricky. Hi there. Yeah, I see her
Full of surprises.
launching into the lead. Got second. Not quite good enough.
Too
Yeah, hi there. Alright, let's restart the race.
easy. You think you all bad?
Yeah, the other way around doesn't quite give you the run up to the finish line, but it is still very, very good. And allows you to kind of carry speed away from this finish line. Come on. Let's save some of the nitros for the finish.
Oh, very impressive.
Oh, that's not that impressive.
Hey, you like that little move?
We managed to get through there. Managed to avoid the police officer as well. Alright, good. Good. Cut through. Blast through this building here, full speed.
Full of surprises.
Nice.
You made it.
Do a little somersault. Alright, come on. Easy on the grass, easy on the grass. Oh, I'm sliding. Lots of sliding. Come on, we got this. A little bit more boost. I don't think that's how collision physics work. Okay.
So, who's gonna finish?
This one's much trickier because it is all in the wet. Come on, Keiko. How about you stay behind me for a little bit? Alright, around the corner.
Behind, very fast.
There we go, nice and easy. Back again to the right. Use a little bit of the wall to kind of turn ourselves around. Hi there. Yeah, I see you. Alright, blast through the building. Big somersault. Alright, carry speed through the park. Alright, come on. Alright, we gotta turn in early. Cut through here. Keiko is very smart there, cutting the corners. We'll have to be even smarter, cut through this alleyway. Shave off even more time. Oh, why am I still sliding? I was full opposite lock the other way. Wow. Right, back again to the right. Here we go. Come on, speed. We need to catch her up. Get into the slipstream if there is any. There we go. We got past her. No! I can't turn! Alright, this race is actually being a little bit tricky. Wow. Alright, come on, we need to really do well here. The rain is really making things just a little bit tricky. Slidiness.
Let's finally see what you're like from behind. Very fast. Bye-bye, big boy.
There we go, up into the lead. Make sure we keep it. Come on. Nice and easy.
Friend for you.
Keiko is still right behind us. There we go. Managed to get through that without too much issues. Managed to maintain our momentum. Maintain our speed. That's always very, very good. Very useful. Nice. Nice. Good. Come on. Back again to the right. Cut through the alleyway. I love the detail in the buildings and stuff like that. All the neon lights and all the signage and the fire escapes. Like this game is still very, very detailed. There we go. We're very, very far ahead.
You made it.
Alright. Ease on the brakes. Get around the corner. Finally.
You won, so I'll be polite. Your clothes are great, and your breath ain't so bad. You're not as bad as you look. You need to find the New York champ now.
To find the New York champ. Easy enough. We got this. Alright, let's not change vehicles. Now let's call up Keiko, winner of her final vehicle. And then we'll be going after Kareem, the city champ. That's gonna be difficult. That is gonna be very, very difficult. Alright. Pull up our cell phone.
Yo, again? With you in that? Ha! No way, Emilio's better than that.
I love the excuses when you clear them out.
What do you mean, race again? Forget it, no way.
You think you beat me in that? You think again.
There we go. Alright, let's beat her. Let's win her a little piranha. Very, very nice piranha. Ooh, this one's gonna be a little bit tricky. This one's gonna be just a little bit tricky. Probably cut left, down, and around, and then back up. I think. Might be the best way to do it. It's gonna be tricky. It'll be interesting.
What are you driving? I'm being fast dog.
Alright, let's roll. She does have one more burst of nitro than us. One more nitrous use. Okay, I think that was entirely the wrong move. Yes, that was. I see what we need to do now. Okay, that's fine. We got this. I figured this out now. I was entirely wrong about going out, back, and then down and around. This is a much faster way to do it. So we can cut through here.
Very fast.
There we go. Very nice. A good start. Off to a very, very good start. Oh boy, tricky.
Hey, you like that little move?
Tricky, tricky, tricky. Yeah, that's caused some issues. Okay, we got this.
Driving. I'm being fast dog.
We've got this. Unfortunately, with the races being so short as well, it's much more difficult to kind of make up any mistakes from. It's not impossible. With the vehicles being faster, the opponents slowly getting faster as well, it is much more difficult to make up major mistakes. Unless the opponents really kind of give you the win. Wow, we ran over a lot of people there.
See what you like from behind. Very
Let's cut to the left. There we go. This allows us to keep up the speed onto the highway. Going the wrong way as well. Why not?
You made it.
Alright, back off here.
I think they want your autograph.
Yeah, but I don't want to give them my autograph. They can go elsewhere, the police. I don't want to give them my autograph. There we go. There's the finish line. Ah, finally. All the New York Racers cars. All the New York Racers races. Now we just need to beat Kareem. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, next race. Let's go chase down Kareem. He's racing around the outside of Manhattan. He's very difficult. He is very, very difficult to catch up to. But basically, once you beat Kareem in New York, the game itself becomes much easier, because London is actually surprisingly easy, just with the sheer number of shortcuts and how everything connects together. Much easier. Alright, come on. Gonna take a look at the load in. There we go. Alright, time to chase down Kareem. I'm gonna catch up to him very quickly. Gotta hunt him down. And it's basically you wanna try to intercept where he is going to be, not where he is. Because he will be blowing past us. There he is. We can block him as well, slow him down a bit. That car is very quick. We've reached close to our max speed. We're just barely able to keep up with Kareem. Okay, not when he does that though. Come on, keep up the speed, keep up the pressure. We do not want to have to try to chase him down again, especially now that we've used up most of our nitrous uses. So that's got to be around here somewhere. I think next intersection? No? There it is. Alright, we've got him. Maybe. Where's the race start? Come on, Kareem. We got you. We're able to mash and move for move. That's a good start. Chasing him down is one of the harder parts. Once you get him to actually race, it becomes a little bit easier. Especially in the truck. There we go. So, I heard you were good and follow me pretty well. I'm meeting the other hookmen tonight to race for the city title. Be there. Alright, let's do it. We gotta go down, up, and then back down again. Keep up the speed as much as possible. Basically do a very, very high speed run. And that may be the way to go. Other options, cut right. We'll try the first way first. The down, up, down, and then we can kind of do the zigzag afterwards. Yeah, come on. Gotta get in front of Kareem. Good. No more boosts. Let's have him pull. Let's have him kind of block. Let's block him and have him push us faster along. Because the speed of that muscle car is so fast. There we go. We get the boost without using the nitros. Yes, perfect.
At least you were ahead for a while.
I intend to be ahead at the end of the race too, Kareem. So I still have 2 nitros left. And I intend to use them.
You ain't no kind of challenge.
Alright, little tippy tap of the brakes. Get it around the turn. Alright, back up this way.
Oh, you think you're some kind of man, huh? We'll see.
Alright, we need a little bit more speed. Use a little nitro. Get a little bit of acceleration. Back at the top speed. Come on, full speed ahead. We got this, we got this. Hi there. That's Larry. Larry from Queens. Larry, do not wreck us. There we go. So far, so good. We gotta watch. It is foggy. We gotta watch the fountain here.
So you think you're some kind of man, huh?
It's barely graze the inside. Yes. Good. Good run so far. Alright, up against the wall. Boost. Go. Full speed ahead. We gotta get up to speed. We'll be shredding down the side of Manhattan. We got a shot. We got a real shot at winning this.
Not bad. But we'll see when we race properly.
Come on. We win this first try. I'm gonna be very excited. I've never actually beaten Kareem first try. We're getting close. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Ease. Okay. Alright. To the left. Uh-oh. The car turned in. Oh, it's gonna be close. First try. Yes!
Your luck just don't run out, does it?
First try.
If you want to keep racing, you should go to London. Maybe I'll see you there. The standard's higher than here.
Woo! Nice. Ah. Alright, first chapter of the career mode complete. Now I get to fly to London. Whee! Oh, very, very nice. Now we're in London. Much curvier roads all kind of flow together. Makes things just a little bit interesting. It's got a river. The River Thames cutting through the city. Lots of twists and turns, lots of narrow areas.
My name's Kareem, and I am so fresh that the girl can't settle for nothing less. I'm the champ. Yo, word up. HJ on the mic.
That car is surprisingly quick despite its size.
You'll never catch up with me. Emily Morton's fastest girl in town.
Oh, you just hit a double-decker bus there, lady. Now we got one really close to us. I believe that one is Kareem. Either Kareem or Emily, either one of them will do well. We can beat either one of them. We can have a chance to unlock their vehicle. I think that might actually be Emily. I'm not too sure. I know the one going around the circle area up on the northern end of the map is Lucas. Hi there. Oh, this is Kareem. Hey, buddy. Now let's pop back up with him. Let's chase him down. Beat him. Try to take his vehicle. Hi there, Kareem. Yeah, they're much easier to chase down here in London. Your big ol' American V8 muscle car. Hi there. Where are you gonna take me? Where are we going? Where are we off to? Oh, hey. I'm driving here. Oh, right, London. Right side of the road is wrong side of the road. Hey, don't just do a spin like that and expect me to try to keep up. Silly bean. Where are we heading now? Where are we heading now, Kareem? Hmm? Where are we off to? Ah, right here. Yes? Maybe. Where are you going? There we go. Yeah, we did make it over here. We're in London now. We got this. We got this. Alright. Alright, so another zigzag course. Stoop, down, over, up, right, down. Got it. Perfect. Cut through a lot of parks. And finally use a lot of the nitros in the final couple of corners. Or the final straights. We've got this. We've got this.
Yeah, I'll take you this time, mate.
Let's roll. Disable a nitro. Use one more nitro. Get up into the lead. There we go.
You are a lucky fool.
I'm a very lucky fool. Oh dear. Alright, gotta watch yourselves. The ME412 is the best kind of Midnight Club 3. Yeah, that one is really good. I really like the F1 LM. That one still has a special place in my heart. But the ME412 is also very, very nice with the quad turbo V12 engine that it was what it was supposed to have in it. Move, Hookman, or move, homeboy, whatever they're called in here, this first game. There we go. Oh, that's a wall. Come on, speed, lots of speed. Give me more speed. Give me more power. Definitely let me need traction team before Gum is really good. Yeah, it does a little bit, but I kind of like the slidey nature. The slidey nature of the F1 LM. Very, very nice though.
So you think you're some kind of man, huh?
But again, it kind of comes down to personal preference. I also like how the F1 LM is just a bit smaller than a lot of the other supercars as well, so it's able to fit into the tight gaps. I love me my. I know I start out with the big old V8 muscle cars.
Let's race here sometime.
But the end game, I love the very lightweight, very nimble vehicles. But there we go. Beat Kareem a second time. Now let's get that vehicle, get that beautiful muscle car. And let's try to win 2 of the muscle cars. So take Kareem down quite a few pegs. So we can get the really fast vehicles that will help us out immensely. Alright, hi. Alright, let's cell phone Kareem. There we go.
You beat me in New York, but London is my kind of town.
London, England is your city, is what you would say. Alright, pure drag race. We do have the nitrous, which will help us. 06 charge on MC3 is confusing. It's referred to as a muscle car in the cutscene. This class is a tuner car in game and uses customization for luxury sedans. It is a weird one. Same with, and that one is a very strange vehicle.
Sorry, my friend, but you don't seem to be much of a challenge.
Unfortunately, there isn't the way the game's tier system works is a lot of sort of modern muscle cars seem to kind of get grouped in with the tuners category, because like, you know, the 06 Corvette, the Dodge Viper concept, all of them are also, could be argued to be muscle-ish cars. But they're classified as tuners, which does make, if you don't get the Unbeatable Street Racers events early on in the game, when you're beating them at the end game, and you're using, you know, the Class B tuners, it becomes a little bit awkward when, you know, you're racing, it was supposed to be a bunch of tuners, and they're racing things like, you know, Lotus Esprits, Dodge Vipers, and the Dodge, you know, Dodge Charger concepts and everything. It's very, very, very funny. Which that is one of the downsides of the game, with exotic vehicles being only relegated to Class A. Other vehicles that would be considered slower exotic cars have to kind of be in the Celine SR. Yes, the Celine vehicle based off of a Mustang, the 4th generation Mustang. To be fair, the Celine SR is super cool. I don't think there's too many games that have that in it, which is a shame because it looks so nice. With the body kit and everything, and it was sort of one of the few ways for Rockstar to kind of, I don't know why, but they weren't able to get the Ford license, so getting Celine vehicles in that game was sort of the one way to kind of right around the trademarks and get some Fords in there, because the Celine S7 is kind of similar-ish to the Ford GT. I'm gonna say similar-ish because, you know, both of them are mid-engine American sports cars that are, you know, I think the Celine 7's powered by a supercharged Ford V8 as well, but I could be wrong. I believe so. However, they would have Ford fueled in Detroit. Yeah, I think that one was they didn't really call it by name. So that they can kind of be like, well, it's generic baseball, generic field, generic sports complex, similar to how in Midnight Club Los Angeles, the one stadium isn't called, you know, whatever the actual field whatever stadium it actually is called in real life. It's the football stadium. The PSP version actually uses the Ford Field name. Never mind. Wow. Cool. That's interesting. I guess... And I'm surprised they weren't able to get any Fords, like directly any Fords in there. Because there was... I mean, if you're going to get the Ford name, you may as well license Ford vehicles. They had a plethora of GM cars. So many cool GM vehicles. Including things like, you know, all the Eldorados and all the old Cadillacs and everything. Lots of Corvettes. Lots of different Camaros. Even some Pontiac GTOs as well. Very, very nice. Kareem, you ran over an old lady. Would have loved to see the Mustang GTR in Midnight Club 3. Yeah, or you just... Even like, you know, the Ford Focus as well. Have that as like, you know, another starter tuner car. Have that along with the Cobalts and the along with the Cobalts and the SRT4 as sort of the starter American tuners, because you have the Mitsubishi Eclipse. We could have a couple other, you know, front-wheel drive Japanese tuners, well, in the TC as well. But it's mostly European cars with the Golf and the Jetta. But yeah, it would be cool to have a couple more American-made tuners in the Class D. Okay, we got this. One way or another. I think we want to go to the right. I'm thinking we want to go to the right. I don't know why they changed the prices in the PSP version. Yeah, it is interesting. I've never played the PSP version. I wonder if I mean, is the race winnings different? Because if the race ratings are different as well, that could lead to different pricings. But even then, it just seems kind of silly. I don't understand why they would do that. I don't know. Sometimes game designers make changes to games, and you're left wondering. You're left wondering, you know, why they did that. Because sometimes it leaves you scratching your heads. And until you take like a really deep dive into the game development of that specific game, and then it kind of makes sense. For example, the really bad handheld ports of Need for Speed Most Wanted was because it was outsourced to an entirely different company that was, you know, never did a racing game before in their entire lives, and it was just, oh, it was horrible. Oh boy. All right, make a left here. We got this. Whereas, you know, the handheld port of Underground 2 and Carbon in the City, both of those are pretty good. Because I had a buddy of mine that played those. Like the Steelcase GTR, the most expensive kind of console version is priced almost doubled. 1.4 million. Yeah, it's only like 900,000? Just shy of a million, I think. Oh no, maybe it's like it's closer to like 700,000. In the game, but still it is very pricey vehicle. Especially because it's not all that fast. Granted, gorgeous looking, but not that fast. Oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
Not bad.
We're gonna lose. Kareem Dust. Yeah, hi there, Kareem. 725 in a console version. Even then, that is still very expensive for the performance you get. It's not all that grippy. It doesn't really have the good acceleration. It's just kind of, it looks nice though, but it doesn't really have anything going for it performance-wise. And well, no car looks good if it's in last place.
Give my regards to Broadway.
Alright, come on, let's get back up into the lead. Let's make sure we're able to maintain momentum through these twisty bits. Let's save some nitrous as well. But Kareem is being very tricky, very difficult. This car, the difference between the car being expensive and being nearly the price of all the other exotics combined. Yeah, exactly. It is just, it's a shame because if it was a bit cheaper, okay, if it was much cheaper, I think it could be a viable early A-class car for those, you know, on the budget. Because it is decent in performance, but it doesn't really have anything really to kind of write home about. Kareem, go away. Alright, come on, we need to get back up to speed and fast. There we go. So far, so good. Alright, carry our speed through the through the park. There we go, much better. No slowdowns there.
Not bad. But those people who race properly.
Come on. Keep our speed up, keep our speed up. We need to be able to beat Kareem. We're on track to do so. We've got this. Like, why would anyone get the? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that maybe they want to reflect closer to real world prices, but even then, real world prices at the time maybe, which is why the Hummer H1 was, you know, a six-figure vehicle despite being a D-class SUV. That was so slow. But I mean, you also want players to want to use those vehicles. And throughout all my playthroughs of Midnight Club 3, I've never actually used a CLK. Which is a shame, because I love my 90s supercars. You know, all the vehicles that, you know, we use in like all the GT1 racing and everything. It was so cool. But it just never got a chance to use it. I think I ended up using the Murcielago even more so than the CLK at one point. Alright, let's call Kareem.
Well, you beat me in New York, but London is my kind of town.
Alright, let's get his tier 2 vehicle, because that is the one that has the nitrous. If we can get that, that'd be very nice, because then we can start taking on Emily as well. And try to anyway. But we can probably do this race and maybe one more race, because it is a bit late. And I do need to call the auto shop first thing tomorrow morning to get the status of the vehicle that blew 2 tires on major Maryland highway. Because there was a brick on the road. He's being fast, he's being tricky. We need to catch back up with him.
You cannot have expected to stay ahead for long.
I don't know, you hit that car, that gave me a little bit of a speed advantage.
Boy, don't make me mad. Wouldn't want that.
There we go. Alright, little tippy tap of the brakes, the car turned in. We want to make sure we keep our car nice and grippy through this.
Well, look what the cat drug is.
I do know about the Smuggler's Run buggy. I forget the exact means of getting it. I think you have to have a Smuggler's Run save file on the same memory card. I think that's how you have to get the Smuggler's Run buggy. Which is really, really cool. Because both this game and Smuggler's Run were developed by Angel Studios, eventually became Rockstar San Diego. And they were both very, very nice games. I enjoyed Smuggler's Run quite a bit. It's been years since I've played it though. So if I do play it again on stream, I'm hoping that it's not just nostalgia and that it does hold up the game. Alright. Should we try to chase down Kareem one more time, or should we try to go after Emily? That is a question, because Lucas is a bit difficult to chase down. You need a very fast vehicle to chase him down around the roundabouts. But if we can get the performance from Emily and Kareem, get their high performance experience, I think it might be a good idea actually to get Emily and get her first vehicle as well. Now that we have a decent car. Yeah, very, very nice. But yeah, it is cool. I miss when games would kind of do that, where it's like, oh hey, you played another game created by us. Sweet, here's a fun little, but not like game-breaking bonus. Like for example, you know, getting the Dominator Assassin coupe in Burnout Revenge after playing Burnout 3 Takedown was really, really cool. That was a nice little bonus because you're like, hey, I played one of the older games. Now I'm getting a nice little add-on, and it was useful but not game-breaking. Oh my wife! Nice. Going back to the Ford Fuel thing, the GM Renaissance Center has signage in the PSP version, not the console version. Yeah, that one makes a bit more sense because of the sheer number of GM vehicles and GM brands in the game, though. Granted, again, and it is weird that it wasn't in the console version, because you think with the higher fidelity graphics available for the console versions, they'd be able to put that in there with the signage and everything. And I'm surprised it made it into the handheld version, but not the console one. That is interesting. Oh, come on, Emily, you're being tricky. Come on, I want to catch you. I want to at least race you, get your phone number. For racing purposes only, of course. Oh, this car. It's decent. It's a little bit sluggish in acceleration though, but it's got good top speed. And its handle is just a little bit better than the truck. Which is also where I want to keep it. I just need to build up my momentum and catch up to Emily. Hi there. Oh, that's an SUV. There you are, Emily. Yes, okay. Keep up with her, get her to lead us to the race, beat her, and then win her first vehicle as well, just for good measure. Very, very slidey through these streets. Never played Midnight Club LA Remix, but I've heard it goes highly recommended. Oh my gosh, really, really good. The South Central, it's very, very beautifully detailed. The extra cars are very nice. The Batti 1098 is one of my favorite vehicles in that game. It handles, it's a bit more nimble. It sacrifices a bit of top speed from the Kawasaki Ninja, but it's much more nimble. Very, 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 very good end game vehicle. Definitely recommend picking that up. The lowriders as well are very fun to customize, and you can do some really cool paint jobs on them. Lots of cool body parts. And it just adds a nice little bit of extra content as well. I definitely recommend, if you can find a good used copy, definitely recommend picking it up. Oh. Yeah, the PSP version. Okay. What is the PS3 version? That's the complete edition. Yeah, the complete edition is really, really good. I've not played Remix. Sorry. I got a little bit confused there. I played the complete edition. The complete edition is really good. Definitely like the complete edition. Yes, the complete edition is so nice. Alright, we're gonna have to go through the tunnel underneath the Thames. We got this. It's a very, very straight, very, very fast sprint.
Ladies first, gentlemen, ladies first.
These races here in London are a lot more straightforward compared to the New York ones. There's a lot less where am I going and more just be fast. Which definitely helps out a lot with progression in the later stages with your vehicle. You know, you don't have to learn a new map quite as much. Hello there. Get on Xbox and download a save on PS3 with the audio rate. Oh, that is one thing. As one thing I was never able to unlock on it was the R8. I heard it's really, really good. Why am I still turning left? Oh, I hit the water. My car just decided to keep turning left. Oh, but the R8, I definitely wish I could have unlocked that. We had to do a whole bunch of like online stuff. I did platinum the game, surprisingly. There was a few things that were really, really difficult with that one. Like the My Phase one, we had to get 5 friends in a single online lobby. And that trophy was really, really buggy. And then the win a certain number of ranked matches. I managed to do that one actually. I managed to actually do that one legitimately. Which is interesting. That one took me a very long time to platinum. Just because of the sheer number of trophies, and also the difficulty of the trophies. Because one of them is get all the goals in the goal attack at once for every goal. Sorry, for every race. And that one took forever. Because some of those are really tricky. Because like, beat it within a certain time, but also get, you know, less than this percentage of damage, and then also win the race. And it was It wasn't too bad on the circuit races or the ordered races, but the unordered checkpoint races, those made me pull my hair out. Close to platinuming Moose 1 at 2012, just need the online trophies. Yeah, though that's gonna be difficult. That's gonna be a bit difficult with the online being a bit not as active now. Now I was lucky to get the game when it released, so that did help me a bit. And even then, platinuming that one was a little bit tricky with some of the online trophies.
Here's my number. Give me a call when you want to race. No funny ideas, though.
No funny ideas. Why would I have any funny ideas, Emily? This one at 2012 gets too much hate. It is a very... I've got very mixed feelings on that game. On one hand, the vehicle... Wait, what? Whoopsie daisies. We restarted the event. On one hand, the vehicle sounds, the vehicle models, the world itself are all gorgeous and have the perfect makings of a very, very good racing game. I do not like the handling. The online portion was a lot of fun. The races were varied, lots of different options, lots of different events. Some of them had some really trippy cutscenes. But it's just the handling itself, the break the drift model. If they had used something a bit closer to like a black box model or like a refined version of that, I really think that game could be sort of it would have aged much better. Because the graphics have aged perfectly. The soundtrack is beautiful, really great mix of everything, lots of techno, lots of electronica, lots of rock. Many people treat it as paper or sticker star race games. No, I don't think it is a bad game. It is a good, albeit very flawed game. I really think if someone released like the Unite handling mod to kind of change the handling for it, for like the PC version, and made the cars a bit more grippy, more kind of have them hug the corners better.
Darling, you really think you've got an
I think that game would be so much fun because it was just really good. And I know some people rag on about the progression and stuff like that about, oh, but you start out in an Aston Martin or you start out in a Porsche and you get an Aston Martin or one way or the other, like within like the first couple minutes of the game. Yeah, but this game is more of sort of an open sandbox. In that regards, it's still a lot of fun. The biggest gripe for me is just the handling. But everything else, the world, the police are a lot of fun to chase and be chased by and everything. All the events are great. The cars again are gorgeous. It just needs different handling model. But unfortunately, the handling model is the biggest part of a racing game. So it's one of those. I enjoy it, but whenever I play it, I always feel like, it feels like something's missing just a bit, or something's just a little bit off, or a little bit mismatched.
I see. Slow and steady wins the race in your case.
And in that regards, I would have loved to see what it could have been if it was just the handling was just a bit different. But we never got that so far. It'd be cool if the Unite team, the people that made the Unite mods with the Ghost Games era Need for Speeds, if they got their hands on Most Wanted 2012. I'm planning on getting a PS5 this year so you can play Unbound. Yeah, the PS5 that's been it's very. I think they're still very difficult to get. I'm very lucky. I managed to catch. I was shopping for Christmas gifts for my now wife at the time, Oh, we lost that race. All right. And I just happened to catch them as they were unloading it. And I was like, oh, okay. Yes. That's just yoink. Let's take one. Very, very, very fortunate timing in that regards. Yeah, the PS5, it's a good console, good system. I'm still a little bit hesitant with Unbound. I'm definitely gonna wait for it to be, you know, a big sale. I know it's currently on sale, but I'm gonna wait till it's on, like, the next sale it's gonna be on. Try to maybe purchase it. This is, again, I've been hearing a lot of very mixed opinions on it, especially with the online aspect, with the broken. I started playing NBA too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the sports games. That's more so the realm of my cousin's aspect. I see that he plays a lot of the NFL, the Madden, the FIFA, the NBA stuff. But the graphical fidelity on those games, at least from what I see, it looks really cool. Not sure how they play. I'm not too knowledgeable about ball sports. But I mean, hopefully they play as well as they look. That'd be cool. And I can definitely sympathize with the as someone who mainly plays racing games, I can definitely sympathize with the common criticism against the sports games, people that play sports games of, oh, it's the same game every year. Yes and no. You have the roster changes, you have any rules updates, you know, everything like that. The different players have different stats. It does. A lot of stuff does change behind the scenes. Let's save this up. It is getting a bit late. It's almost 11:30 here. I am probably going to be calling it a night shortly. We managed to get quite a bit done. We actually beat Kareem the first try as well. Beat all the New York racers. Next time we stream the game, we'll be focusing on getting all of the London racers complete. We'll be trying to 100% complete the game. So we got all the New York racers done. 10:17 where I am. Okay, so you're about an hour behind me. You're Central Time or Mountain Time? Central Time. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm up on the East Coast. I'm in Maryland, the state with lots of crabs, and the very brightly vibrant colored flag. But yeah, no, it's getting very late for me. I am probably gonna be calling it for the night here. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, do be sure to leave a like, subscribe, let me know doing properly, let me know doing well in the comments below. If you didn't like the stream, take care, Midnight Racer. If you didn't like the stream, do be sure to leave a dislike so I can and let me know in the comments what I'm doing wrong so I can fix that in the future. Regardless, so thank you all so much for watching. I've been Isaac Umbras, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it may be for you, I hope it is a great time. And I'll see you on the next stream. Take care. Bye!